This body butter is going to give your skin the nourishment and hydration that it needs, and I know you guys are going to love it. The total weight of our formulation makes 500 grams. So our formulation calculation is 75% of organic raw shea butter. To that, I'll be adding 10% of shea oil that I have infused with carrots, 5% of argan oil, 5% of chamomile oil that is rich in vitamin E and it helps to soothe the skin, 5% of vegetable glycerin, which is going to act as a humectant, and then a clean sterilized jar that I'm going to be keeping my projects in. As you can see, I use these containers a lot for my DIYs. So I'll be using the double boiler method for this method, and with the double boiler method it helps to gently melt your butters. So I'm just going to be having two containers rather, and then I'm going to transfer the shea butter into one container, and that container is going to sit in a bath, and then the warmth from the water is going to melt the shea butter. So now I'm going to be adding my shea oil that I have infused with carrots. And now you place your first pan or the smallest pan into the water bath, and then you place on low heat and allow to melt. So it took about 5 minutes for my shea butter to melt, and I'm going to be pouring or transferring the melted shea butter and then my carrot shea oil into my mixing bowl. And now I will just go and keep the mixing bowl in my freezer, but you guys should keep it in your fridge. I'm keeping it in the freezer so that it can solidify quickly. It's been about 12 minutes now and my shea butter and oil have solidified, and I'm just going to be using my hand mixer to whisk it. We are just going to be mixing this until we get a somewhat fluffy texture. And at this point, I'm going to add the rest of my oils. First, I have to scrape the sides of the butter to get the parts that didn't get whisked. And then I'm going to add the rest of my oils. I'm adding my argan oil, which is rich in vitamin E and helps with skin repair and boosting of a natural complexion. And then I'm going to be adding my chamomile oil, also rich in vitamin C and E. And then I'm going to be adding my vegetable glycerin, and then I whisk again. So when whisking continuously, you will notice that the color will start to turn pale yellow, and I'm going to freeze this again because I want a really creamy but fluffy consistency. So I kept the butter in the freezer for about 5 minutes, and I'm coming to whisk this again, and I'm going to get this fluffy vanilla creamy consistency that I really love. Because I'm going to be applying it on my kids, sometimes shea butter can be a bit difficult when applying on your skin, so the more you whisk it, it makes it more fluffy and creamy and you get an easy application. We are done whisking now, so it is time to transfer our whisked vanilla looking shea butter into our sterilized containers. And to sterilize your container, all you need to do is to just apply or rub some rubbing alcohol into the container so that you prevent transferring bacteria or any kind of contamination into the butter. If you are going to be selling this butter, be sure to add some broad spectrum preservative and make sure you read about it so that you can add the preservative at the right temperature so that the preservative can work effectively. This body butter is rich in beta carotene, vitamin E, vitamin D, vitamin A, and some wonderful skin loving vitamins that is going to help glow your complexion naturally and provide all the nourishment and moisturizing properties that your dry, damaged, or sensitive skin needs. It is a non-greasy formula and it's just beautiful to apply on your skin. So that is it for our body butters, guys. It is so easy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.